content over everything.
Okay, so we're walking over on COE's B cam to Ali Dawah. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on.
This curse on this world is the curse of sin, the curse of unbelief.
Isn't it a new experience?
How you doing, Abel Ali? Cool?
What you have to think?
Sorry man, sorry, can I get through? Can I get through? Get through, sorry. Part of COE now.
Drive. Easy.
Is there anyone here that will get me a bottle of water?
Raj.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Raj,
I want a fresh one.
Halal.
I got a good one as well.
Okay,
I
Raj.
don't like drinking from anyone's mouth. No.
I'll get one.
Somebody got
The old one's the best.
Get one.
What's it, Raj, man? You're looking at Man United, yeah?
Oh, yeah,
We're just waiting for Mohammad Hijab, guys. That's the main guest.
Have to read on the street. What are you phoning for now? You can't phone for a friend now.
Steve!
I'm using 50-50.
Steve! Come over here, please. Come on. Oh, you got a better view there? Actually, I might go that way. Let's go that way.
Why are we waiting? We are
Let's squeeze in. Sorry guys, sorry. Come on, I'm squeezing in. Come on, let's stick together in a good.
Shoulders in.
Sorry, excuse me, can I just please squeeze through? Sorry, right.
7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes.
Oh, you're joking. What happens then? Is that when the unicorn arrives?
You're going to see. We're going to do Tommy's Janaza.
Ali, you know, after this, can we discuss freedom of speech?
We're going to just, yeah.
Because you're
in front of your eyes, you was getting attacked.
Yeah, I was behind a barrier and I condemn it. I condemn it. Where was you though? Under Lucy's skirt.
Like you usually do.
No, he doesn't.
Silent.
No, it's Muslim.
You went
I was behind a barrier.
You went so silent.
I went behind a barrier.
So did that Steve.
I condemned it.
I need water, man.
I condemn it.
I've got bottle of water. No, I need a fresh one, brother. Can someone buy me a bottle of water?
What about Tango? I got Tango.
You need that.
For Tango, our prophet.
I had my holy liquor this morning.
Did you revert to Tango?
He's writing the 10 commandments as we speak.
Oh no, he wasn't.
In a cave somewhere. In Paris.
Do not acknowledge, yeah? Just see us fresh air. Yeah? Just let it just fly by.
Come on, Ali. Are you going to let us defend free speech after and discuss your speech?
Yeah, I hope you defend it the way you defended it last Sunday.
Oh, hold on. Did I condemn everything?
Oh, yeah.
I condemned everything.
Knocked out. I condemn.
Oh, they wouldn't let me out. Where was you then? Where was you? Where was you? No, I condemned it. I condemned it.
Yeah. He was too busy.
I condemned it outright. Condemned it outright. What they do though, they argue a lot, these guys.
See that, mashallah, 2
Hours are going to run out.
Does anybody want water?
Is it blessed by Tango?
That did not bang. Yeah, you guys are so close, bro. Like, move back, you're intimidating, man.
Yeah, I've got a camera, man.
Brothers, can you move back a bit, please? The camera is not you. I might judge his face. Okay, we've got free water. Mohammad Hijab.
Oh, yeah. What do you want to say to COE?
Hello there.
I'm his cameraman today. Are you looking forward to Ali's speech?
I'm getting rather bored. I think the battery power is going to be.
It's quite interesting
What's
because he's actually kind of paraphrasing Voltaire.
Could he spell Voltaire?
I don't know. So it'll be interesting to understand his stance on Voltaire and his stance on free speech.
Where's the teacher?
So, I don't know.
Trim it. Yeah. It's good to trim it.
He's given up fight.
I don't know. Brothers, we can use this time to do some istighfar, inshallah, yeah? I know I'm quite righteous today.
Are you going to unblock me on Twitter, Ali? I sent one tweet. You done my janazah straight away. The janazah was done after one tweet. I bet you let the Khawarij on though. Janazah after one tweet. I didn't even say nothing bad.
How long do we give it, ladies and gentlemen?
I still go on your site though because I can unlog out and still go into another account.
Don't come to my side, you just stay on that side.
Stay on the left-hand side.
I'm happy on my side.
Does anyone know any good jokes?
Oh yeah, let's tell a joke.
You're the comedian around here.
Can I ask why you guys have got such a lack of sense of humour?
While we're waiting for Ali.
Because you know Gavin McGannis here doesn't really work. Isn't a drummer for the Rolling Stones? He was joking when he said it. Gavin McGuinness is not the drummer for the Rolling Stones, but you lot believed it for some reason. I don't know why.
Is anyone online? There was a boy called Ali.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Shaitan! I don't care. I'm a shaitan though. You're gonna build a statue of me in Saudi Arabia one day, man.
Bacon, obviously.
I'll defeat the Khawarij one man.
Come on, I need a joke. Someone give me a joke. How am I trying to start trouble by asking for jokes? Asking for love? That shows what miserable sods you are, doesn't it? Oh no, don't have jokes. You're trying to cause trouble.
You need to be stoned for joking, man.
And Ali drank camel urine like Mohammad. What do you call a Muslim bodybuilder?
Mohammad Hijab.
What do you call a Muslim bodybuilder? I don't think you Come on, where's the punchline?
I don't know.
Where's the punchline? It's called jokes, something you wouldn't know anything about, my friend.
That's not a job.
Jeremy Corbyn, there's a good joke. They love humour, don't they? They love sense of humour.
Anyone wants to speak, they're going to be on camera, unfortunately. There's no blurring out. This is CRE, unedited. So if you don't want to be on camera, you better kind of move back, I think, because I'll be turning the camera on.
To what you call a Muslim bodybuilder? Protein shake.
Oh, that's actually a good one, actually. That's all right.
What do you call Mohammed? Come on, Holly, give us a good one. What do you call Mohammed? They're waiting, look, this one's waiting. A FIFA.
I'm trying to say a pedophile. He's trying to say pedophile.
Well, we're waiting for some numpty to give a speech. I don't know what he's waiting for. Is he waiting for the teacher to arrive? Does he know not to do anything until teacher says so? They love it, don't they? Look at all this love. Look at all this love.
I'm surrounded. Surrounded, like usual. Not in a bad way, it's good, I love it.
My favourite joke.
Don't take offence, man. Yeah, you don't understand what the word surrounded means. I'm in that kind of group and you're kind of surrounding me a bit. I'm in the middle section.
Are we waiting for the revelation or are we waiting for the final Messiah?
We live the experience of being surrounded.
Well, this one's waiting for my mother. Why are you waiting for my mother? It's quite a long way away. What do you want? What do you want? Buy a cup of tea.
This one don't care. The jokes that you see.
People, they say, you're waiting for your mother. Oh, they're better to say. They're better. I'm waiting for your mother. Keep recording me, man. Keep recording. They're better than that. Well, is that why you shouted out, we're waiting for your mother? Steve! Sorry, it's this silence. We're back. Good thing he's tall. Come on, Ali. We're going to get bored.
Can we do like a kind of a warm up skit? Can we do a warm up skit or something? A little joke?
Steve, takes the habit of a lifetime.
Steve, we're having a minute of silence.
You're having a what?
What, a janaza? Oh, janaza. It's your janaza today.
What's it for?
Is that what you're going to say?
A
Janaza?
speech that was banned.
The janaza?
You're getting a minute's silence for a speech.
A speech to janaza.
That's how you made Steve silent.
Put your hand up if you're the Kawarij.
The teacher isn't here.
Come
we
on.
have to put our hand up.
I'm sure there's one here somewhere.
Hands up. When you get to speak, more love. Full of love.
I like your voice, man. Come here. I like hearing your voice. Come here, man. Come a bit closer. They're gonna sniff him. Come a bit closer.
This thing's very deep. Gym walker.
What do you call a Muslim on the toilet? Islamic relief.
Okay, he's walking down, guys. I think it'll be a nice shot if Mohammad Hijab walks him down.
There are no good looking
So is that going to come from there or there? With his gum shield. Today he's going to give us a tutorial on gum shields, how to protect yourself, yeah? He's walking down, he said he's walking
They're all
down.
looking over there. Is the Messiah that way?
Give him a mic.
Moses!
Give him a microphone.
Where are you exactly?
Can you use this camera for us? You just talk. Oh no, it's COEs though. It's COEs. It's not even mine though. I'm a roving reporter for COE. Yeah. They all hate me. No, they hate me. They beat me up and knock my camera off my hand. Not really, it's not mine. No, it's not. I've got a very weird sense of humour, so please, everyone just take it with a pinch of salt. I'm joking, it's not my camera. It's Leon's, COE's.
Can anyone spot him?
Yeah, I've got a sense of humour. Like, a lot of people find it difficult to understand sarcasm and irony.
Ali, who are you waiting for? Don't say my mother. Someone said that earlier. She won't be coming. Who are you waiting for?
He's janaza.
Lion.
Are you waiting for your own janaza?
The lion.
Ali, are you waiting for your own janaza? Is that how you pronounce it, janaza? I don't want to say it wrong like Salafi, I say Salafi. So I will try and say Salafi. Or how do you say Salafi? How do you say Kawarij? Because Kawarij are my favourite demons, those guys. So let's root them out. Let's root them out.
You've got enough people to hold your photos up.
Let's all say Janaza. Let's all scream Janaza. Come on. Ali's Janaza.
Are you waiting for Katie Hopkins?
What about Glossian? There's one there.
You know what? The suspense is unbelievable. It's like I'm waiting for the 10 commandments.
Right, boys,
Well, I eat too many. That's some morta. Don't worry, I got prawn in my bag. I'll give them to you. You can stick them up your ass.
This man over here is due to the speech, but for some reason
We know a lot. You look like bum sex, man.
wait.
A lot of homos around here, man, waiting their panties all day.
Has anyone got Katie's number? Maybe they could give her a call.
Yeah, I'm trying to be polite so I can get on camera. It will get banned.
You know there is a limit when people will get
What do you want me to say? The real word? You want me to say the real word? With A? With the A word? Yeah, it won't go on camera. They'll just outright copyright it.
They're not answering. Maybe they're underground. No, I said Hyde Park, not Regent's Park.
Come in a bit more. Come in. There's no white people in the middle. Let's get some more diversity. A Sikh and a white person, come on. More diversity, come on. Let's represent. Come in, Kalam, come on. Come on, you're in with friends. Come on. Kalam's over there. You're gonna miss something amazing. The best speech since Moses. Who is it? Is that guy?
Has anyone got any pork scratchings to eat while we're waiting? Amy Bacon Lady can't be here. Is that who you're waiting for? You're starting to look dickheads. Get on with it. Well, when I say start,
You're not in the middle. Come on.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I can. Just don't spit in the spit.
Take your other hand out your pocket.
See the gum shield? That's so gay, aren't they?
You need a wash. You're that guy.
I could see the
People are telling me online to stick this camera up your arm.
Oh.
You probably enjoy it. Oh, back to my mother again. This guy's obsessed with my mother. I don't know why.
Do you condemn Omar who said I got a shit under my turban? Do you condemn him? He just said it to me over there. Underneath my turban, he said I got a piece of shit. Do you condemn Omar, your mate? They're very nice, isn't it? Look how they're laughing. They find it hilarious. But when it's against them, they're like, death with a blasphemer. Oh, it was a joke. I found it quite funny. See, joke, sarcasm, irony. You don't need to kill people when someone says something.
It's cool, isn't it? That's how you're supposed to work.
Huh? What is it? Yeah, someone beat me up earlier. I got attacked by like a 90-year-old man.
There he is.
Where is COE?
Exactly. They might not be able to control. They may not be able to control them. I think you're a bit more peaceful than the man. You got headphones. I'm not getting out. Maybe you are with one.
That's what I said.
I had to make. Come on, Ali.
Brothers, can we make some space here? You two. You two stand here.
Can I say that? What do I say next after say takbir? What do I say when you say takbir? Do I just say silence? I want to join in with the crowd, man. I want to be part of the Muslim Ummah.
Oh, come on, he's not shouting. Oh, here he is.
There you go, man.
What time do you call this? Your boyfriend's arrived. You can get going now, Ali.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the crowd is.
I think you guys should go back.
Can you get Leon with his camera? Leon. Content. Where's content? Get him. Because I'm recording on his camera, but I want to listen. Wait for content. Wait for content.
We got gum shields.
Get some white people in there. Get some white people in there.
Have we got any gum shields with us? Yeah.
Can you get Leon?
Ready to die, but not ready to teach.
Brothers, can you be
No. I don't want to hold it though. This is the thing. I'm fed up now. I can't troll when I'm holding a camera that well.
Stand in line.
You need a
Get content. Content. Wait for content. Because I'm turning this off.
A3 at least. Bring A3 at least.
Hi. Okay, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I start in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most merciful, the most just. All praises, glory and gratitude belong to Him for the work that we do. Now, as you guys know, on Sunday, we went to a freedom of speech event just to see if they would allow us to speak. So this was my speech that was banned, it was cancelled, we got attacked, and because of that, even one of the employees of Tommy Robinson got sacked.
Which is wrong. I condemn that.
So, the pictures that you can see on my left and my right are instances where Mohammad Hijab and I was getting attacked. Yeah? So on the left you can see, right here, This is the main culprit with
Can't see, they're not
Hijab was
the old
attacked,
man
not yourself.
with noodle hair that looks like Queen
And Saeed.
Elizabeth was the first one to do this to Mohammed
You should
Hijab's
have
face.
called a ambulance.
Over here, you can clearly see Mohammed Hijab being punched. And here, Mohammed Hijab had to be escorted by police for his own safety.
So much for the MMA then.
And we have got some friendly FLA thugs. They were quite friendly that day, as you can see.
Can't see, they're not big
Punching
enough.
from behind.
Try A3 printouts next time.
So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to read my speech that I was meant to read on that day.
Kalam, sorry, is this
So, make sure the mic's pick up, yeah? Okay. So I was going to start off with a philosopher
When
called
can we
Voltaire.
come and speak
yeah?
in your mosque, by the way?
Voltaire
When
said,
come and speak in your mosque?
I despise what you say, but I will defend to death your right to say it. Now this is what I was looking for that day. But what happened was the opposite. That day, they fought us to death, so they didn't allow us to talk. They fought us to death, so I do not read this. And this is my speech. I defend the right of anyone to question and criticize my religion or any other way of life. And that is the reason why we give Dawah, calling people to Islam, so people can criticize and educate themselves in the process of doing so. But we need to know the difference of freedom of speech and hate speech. Was it not the freedom of hate speech that eventually led to the Holocaust? Was it not the freedom of hate speech that led to the killing of innocent non-Muslims in Manchester and London Bridge attacks? Was it not the freedom of hate speech that caused Joe Cox, the MP, to get murdered by Thomas Mayer?
BBC documentary, 3 girls.
Was it not the freedom of hate speech that caused Darren Osborne, who got radicalized by Tommy Robinson, to run innocent non-Muslims over?
One-sided, these hate speech.
And the list goes on. So if you are here to defend the freedom to criticize and question ideologies, I am with you. But if you want the freedom to spew hate, which
What is
comes at the
hate?
cost of innocent lives,
What
then
is
I'm
hate?
against it with all my might and power.
What, me? Is that what you're going to say? A very clever boy. No one's ever said that before, you know? You're like the one in the, I think it's like, you're probably like the 9,000th person to say it. Very clever boy. Well done. Look at this guy, he's a genius.
Why is it the main focus of freedom of hate speech defended just to attack Islam by the ultra-right? Let me ask you all a question to ponder upon. And I was going to say this to the audience, of course.
The halal joke.
The
Very
difference
funny.
between me and most of the
I liked
speakers
it.
today is not
I
that
wanna
I'm
be
the
on.
only one that is halal.
Oh, whoa.
I hate terrorism.
Where's the
whoever it's
laughter?
done by. I hate child
no,
exploitation.
look, not one laugh.
Not because majority
Not
of
one
the
laugh.
perpetrators are white, middle-aged men.
Terrible. No one liked the halal joke.
Or advocated by Tommy's best buddy Milo. I hate grooming gangs, not because majority are Asian men who have used vulnerable,
Not Asian, I'm
innocent
Asian.
white girls.
I'm Asian.
I hate human traffickers who are selling young ethnic kids from country to country. However, Milo, Tommy Robinson, Katie Hopkins, Britain First, hate terrorism when it's only done by Muslims.
Rubbish.
They hate grooming gangs only when it's done by Muslims.
Rubbish.
And that to me is sickening.
It's also a lie.
I hate the act, not because of the one who's doing it, but because of what he or she is doing that's destroying lives. We have had these discussions on YouTube, on my YouTube channel many times, which you can find by searching me and Mohammad Hijab channels, and hear it from a Muslim. Would you go to Hitler to learn about Judaism? Of course not. So why go to people that hate Islam? It is one which is specific.
Let's have a look at your legs.
Focus on the freedom to offend minority
Whoa,
groups.
that's actually quite big actually, man.
The argument is that Islam has become a protected minority group and that free speech should allow us to attack Islam as a religion. To counter this, we can talk internationally about Muslims being burnt in Burma, 1 million killed in Iraq, or tortured in Guantanamo, while the West looks on. However, today I will not talk about that or use this argument. I just wonder why the ultra-right is
COE, come this way.
disproportionately focused on Islam.
I can't do no
When
more.
laws in this country have in fact aimed to protect other religious groups. It was only 10 years ago where actual Christian blasphemy laws were amended from common law. Jews are protected in many European countries from the free speech of someone. However, unjustifiably denying the Holocaust, for example.
Keep recording.
The far right has said nothing about Jews' special rights. It will be interesting to know if any of today's speakers would want to defend someone's right to defend Holocaust denial, poppy burning, or burning the English flag. Whatever the reason, I don't care. As a voice of the Muslim community, I want you to know that we do not need added rights as minority groups in this country, but we do demand equal treatment. The same philosophers who champion freedom of speech, like J.S. Mill, also championed protecting minorities. They were particularly concerned with what is referred to as tyranny of the majority.
What about me? I'm a minority.
If we are to be consistent, we must be concerned with the same thing.
I'm a minority.
Today, I could have, as others have, accused the other speakers as being neo-fascists or neo-Nazis. I haven't done that, and I don't intend to do that. That's not productive. There are parallels between the ultra-right and interwar Germany and Italy, which you should be aware of. The ultra-right is also ultra-nationalist, assimilationist, and white separatist. One of the first things Hitler did after putting through the Enabling Act was pass restrictions of Jewish people who he, as you know, thought was the germ that was infecting society. The ultra-right stressed anti-Muslim immigration, the stoppage of building of mosques, and restrictions of so-called Islamification. Hitler told his people, the Jews.
This is longer than the one on your video.
Was the
I've written it all because I've written it all down, so I know when it stopped. It stopped around 2 minutes,
exactly
around
the same thing
30 seconds ago. So he's added it. You've added stuff.
Finishing off. Today, I want to offer a personal invitation to everyone listening here to share your grievances with us, the Muslim community, and we will do the same with you.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens if we start sharing our grievances.
Or join us breaking our fast in Ramadan 2 weeks from now, and we can explain what Islam is from our perspective.
Oh, sorry, cool.
We will listen to your perspective and allow you to air your concerns about
I wasn't
our
expecting
community.
to either.
It is in this restorative justice type set where we can move forward as respected communities. Now,
COE. Can I give it back to you?
I don't need coffee.
Come in here. Let's see how we. Let's see how we.
Now, guys.
See how we. Let guys are behind you.
Now, guys.
They didn't get your joke though. The halal joke fell a bit flat.
I specifically rehearsed that. I made sure that it's under 5 minutes, yeah? Because they said to me very clearly, Ali, you have 5 minutes to speak. And then I said, you know what? I'll even read my time. I'll try to do it in 4 minutes, 32 seconds. I wanted you to stay. Just allow me on the stage.
This has been 8 minutes.
Now,
plus.
Brothers and sisters, why am I against hate speech so much? Why am I against it? Let me tell every single one of you guys why I'm against hate speech.
I'm not against hate speech.
Do you know these people? Do you know them? Does anybody recognize these two faces?
I am. I'm Sikh though.
This is a girl, a young, white, innocent girl that got killed, if I'm not mistaken, in Manchester bombings.
I didn't say nothing.
The person on the left.
I didn't say that. I didn't go to the police and start crying and wetting my panties.
She's on the right. A Somalian sister was butchered and thrown to the bushes in some park somewhere. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Why? Because of hate speech. I am against hate speech with all my might and power. Because I do not want innocent people to die. What did this white girl, this innocent white little girl do to die?
Oh, poor little white girl.
What did she do?
I'm sorry, I thought you still got some notes.
You're disgusting.
I apologize.
Yeah, you apologize. You're a disgusting person. Leave it. Guys,
stop talking.
Brothers, allow me to talk.
Don't lynch me.
Allow me to talk.
Don't lynch me.
Allow me to talk.
I apologize. I thought you still about lynching.
The same goes with grooming gangs. Innocent girls, be they Asian girls, white girls, whatever background. These people, these are stuff that we need to speak up to. And Islamophobia, Finsbury Park, our sisters are getting their hijabs ripped off their head. They're getting run over. We're getting death threats. Why? because of hate speech. If there is one person that would agree with Tommy Robinson, it would be ISIS. And Andrew Chowdhury supporters, they'll say, yes, give us the right, that freedom of speech, so we can spew more hate and more innocent people will die. We are against that.
What's about racial hate speech? Yeah, what is it?
Now,
House Negro.
here is evidence.
And Uncle Tom's.
Here is evidence that nobody has seen. Nobody has seen.
One-way street.
These are messages that I had to ask Lucy to give me permission to put out here. Yeah? Nobody has seen these yet. Nobody has seen these yet. Do you guys remember Tommy Robinson doing a live video? And in his live video he was asked, is Ali Dawah talking? He said yes, he will be the idiot of the day. Yeah, no, he said he's our surprise guest.
Sarcasm.
The idiot of the day. Check this out.
Joke.
Check this out. When I heard that there's rumors going that I'm not allowed to talk, I messaged Lucy and I said, I'm seeing videos saying I'm not speaking tomorrow. She said, ignore them. It's drama. They were getting attacked. They were getting attacked verbally because they did not want me. People were saying, I don't want to travel 5 hours down there and listen to this Muslim guy. I said, but apparently Tommy's been saying that. What's the problem?
They just don't like you.
This is what Lucy
As an
said.
individual, not 'cause you're Muslim.
Listen very carefully. Tommy in his live video said, Ali Dawah will be our surprise guest. Brother, my brother. Oh, can you tell him? Brother, wallahi, if you're going to do me a favor, let them talk. Let them talk. Now, what did Lucy say? In Tommy's live video, he said, Ali Dawah was our surprise guest. Look what Lucy says.
Surprise guest or surprise
I
visit?
think he wants it to be a surprise. I think he wants it to be a surprise. So he's trying to tell people you're not coming.
Oh, Steve,
I'm thinking maybe it's more exciting. Now, my point I'm trying to make.
He was allowed. He should have spoke. Let's just say that he should have spoke.
Now, when I arrived on the day, what did they say to me? This is what I was told.
Stop crying, man.
This is what I was told. Tommy Robinson said, I didn't invite Ali.
So what?
I didn't invite Ali.
Does this matter?
1 second.
So what?
Now, the point here is this. He didn't invite me. Okay.
I'm very happy.
I come there, I speak to this lady, and this lady says, Ali, basically, she went and spoke to Tommy and said, Ali, you did not come to a security briefing. So I was like, hold on a second. First, I'm being told, Tommy's saying, I knew nothing about it. Can you imagine? His own Facebook, he doesn't know anything about posts. His own personal assistant, if Lucy was told clear cut, Ali is not speaking, do you really believe Lucy's going to say, you know what, there you go, mate, no way. So it's very clear, Tommy had a plan. The plan was either this, and this is a speculation. I'm being honest. Either he brought me there to waste my time, or he knew it's going to be a hostile environment. He said, I'll get him here and not let him in.
We all knew it was going to be a hostile environment.
Now, this lady says, you didn't come to the security briefing. Well, let's ask the organizer, was there a security briefing? Can I water, please? This is Lucy. None of our speakers were asked to attend security briefing. Night. Janaza will bury in a minute. Now,
The Janaza.
Get point.
Hey, Sarah, what you saying? You used to be Kawadij. Nice Janaza. I can't hear you. Say a bit louder. Janaza.
Now, who's seen this video?
Repeat after me,
What's that got to
Janaza.
do with Lucy or
Who's
Tommy
seen this
or
video?
George or Kalam?
Has anyone seen this
Yes,
video?
I've seen it.
Come on,
What's it
guys.
got to do with
I
Lucy,
need you to
George,
talk.
Kalam,
Has
or
anyone seen this
Tommy?
video?
They're crazy. They're crazy. We know they're crazy.
You know,
Relevance of
these
it.
are Tommy's friends.
Went a bit higher
You know what they said?
Don't listen to
They
them.
said
They're weird.
if he was to come on stage, there would have been chaos and bloodbath. And I'm like, bloodbath?
They're a bit
Bloodbath? What kind of bloodbath? I'm thinking this is a freedom of speech event. Why would there be
I'm
bloodbath?
shaking my legs.
Why would there be bloodbath?
Get ready for a fight.
Now,
Where's my gum shield? Where's my
That's
gum
alright,
shield?
relax, man. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna blink and get out
Where's
of
my
breath,
gum
man.
shield, man?
today, one thing I want to talk about is Lucy's rights.
Is that right?
Lucy is a female who used to work for Tommy Robinson. Yeah? Brother, Let them talk. Brother, please. Brother, please. Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Why did Lucy get fired? Why did Lucy get fired?
Shut your mouth.
This is what Lucy said. And I salute her. You know why? Because Allah says in the Quran, stand up to justice, truth, even if it's against yourself. Lucy did that and it came at the cost of her losing her job. I salute her. This is one of the tweets that she made that cost her job. If you oppose Antifa attacking me, but do not oppose DFLA attacking Mohammad Hijab, then you are a hypocrite. We thank Lucy for the determination and the courage that she stood up for. She is a true person that believes in freedom of speech.
And I wasn't being sarcastic.
Now, we was being shouted, pedo, pedo, pedo. Yes? You heard it, yeah? While we was being called pedo, a pedo called Milo was on stage. A pedo called Milo, a real pedo. Yeah? What was he doing on stage? Talking. And this is the same man who believes a little young boy having sex, 13-year-old boy, having sex with another man. It's calm. It's okay. So while they were chasing us out saying pedo, pedo, I was going to say, mate, go back to the VIP section. There's a real pedo in there who wants to talk. Yeah? Now, I want to mention, now who remembers this campaign? Who remembers this campaign? Yeah? Everybody, there was a little campaign going on, yeah? What was the campaign? They all have the sellotape, and when it's their turn to speak, they rip it off. Guess what? Everybody took it off except me. I was like this. I was just like this. Can I take it off? No, you're a Muslim. Freedom of speech for everyone but you, mate. So that day, I was the only one who couldn't take that tape off.
Why did you take it off, Ali? Yeah, you were supposed to do it yourself. Ali supports
and
Tommy
our dear friend, who's very close to my heart, Tommy Robinson. I've not spoken to Ali Dawah at all. Sorry for the confusion. He's not speaking at the event. I did not invite Majid Nawaz and Kulliam, but received no reply. Now, I'm asking a simple question. It's a freedom of speech event. I was even being told, when you come and give your speech, don't talk about Islam. And I was thinking, like, what kind of freedom of speech event is this? Come on board, but we'll tell you what to say and what not to say. Now, didn't Tommy Robinson get banned on Twitter? Wasn't this whole thing one of the main reasons because of this? You're holding an event because you got banned on Twitter, but when Ali Dawah comes, he does the same thing. Now, I'm going to mention 5 clear-cut hypocrisy of Tommy Robinson.
Since Moses come down.
Guys,
I'll take the Shahada soon.
do we not know Tommy Robinson is known that if any of his followers attend his march and they usually get in trouble at work and they get sacked because they support far right, Tommy Robinson makes it a mission to go to the employer's door and say, why did you sack this woman? Guess what Tommy Robinson did? Sacked Lucy. He sacked Lucy. So the same guy who goes to employer's door and defends the right of his people that support him, sacked Lucy.
That was a precise reaction. I don't care. And Ramadan's
Now guys,
how much more of it we're going to have?
who remembers Tommy Robinson going and knocking on this person's door? Everybody remembers it, yeah? But when Tommy Robinson does it, it's okay. It's fine. You know, it's all right. I was speaking to one Zionist guy. I go, don't you remember him doing that? He's like, yeah, he did. But at the end, they start hugging. Do you guys remember? Me, I did not even go to his house. I did not even go to his house because I'm not him. I asked him for a discussion and a debate, and I went near his area. And what happened? What happened? He lost his mind. He went to the police station. How dare you come near my area? When you do it, it's fine.
Grown men acting like women, look. Grown men acting like women.
Well, that's a bit rude to women.
Do you still want me to take my Qur'an now? Because you're threatening me. Remember? I'm a Qur'an as well. Do you hear that? I'm a Qur'an as well.
Brother, leave it. Now I want to ask you guys a question that Russia Today asked.
Oh, very good source of independent journalism.
Milo, Tommy Robinson, I'm not going to say Sargon of Akkad, because he went on stage and defended me. Is Milo and Tommy a hypocrite? 100%. They showed their true face that day.
Shout out
True
Mohammad
face.
Hijab, one man warrior.
Sorry. You want more evidence? This is Kalam, another organizer on the event. What does he say? Hi Ali, I'm sending you a formal invitation, 5-minute slot. Look at that. Tommy knew very well I was coming. Now you guys can't really see this, but this is the time where Tommy Robinson was in France and punched an immigrant, an African immigrant. How? Look, when Tommy punches people, it's fine, it's okay. But when Mohammad Hijab and me are encircled in a corner by 100 thugs who are saying we're gonna kill you, when Mohammad Hijab puts his gum shield to protect himself, how dare you do that? How dare you do that? And we've got hypocrites who are here recording. Hypocrites! Hypocrites! You hypocrite!
I condemned it outright.
You hypocrite, fam!
I condemned it
You're a
outright. It was
hypocrite,
wrong what
fam!
happened.
You hypocrite!
You shouldn't
And
be
we
allowed
got,
to speak.
where's the other
What
one?
more do you want?
Where's the other one?
Uncle
Another
Tom.
hypocrite.
Just because I
Yeah?
don't want to agree with all Muslims, I'm an Uncle Tom.
Guys,
if I agree with you, I'll be an
when
Uncle
Tommy
Hamid.
punches
Uncle Hamid,
somebody,
they want me to be. Or
when
Uncle
Tommy
Muhammad.
punches somebody,
That's
a
what
black
you
man, a black man, yeah? Okay, and we're told, we're coming and told, oh, you guys, you're Arab slave masters. Bruv, Tommy's your slave master. Tommy's your slave master that whatever he does, yes, master, you're right, master, okay, master.
At least I don't castrate
This is what he did.
slaves.
No one's talking to you, bruv, I'm talking to someone else. So you can see the hypocrisy,
I think the
yeah?
Arabs used to castrate
Now,
them. So maybe they could procreate, you know, I mean, it has a little bit more benefit.
oh, these are emojis, yeah?
Hello, Imran. Is that your name?
Let's get Ali to apologize for his racial comment.
Saheed.
Now, guys,
Mustafa.
what does that say?
Relax,
You know,
man.
if you've done a bit of bhangra,
Can
you
anybody
know,
see
you
my
might be a
name?
bit more civil. Because you're too uptight. You've got no sense of humour.
Can anybody see my name?
Where?
Where? Where?
In their 20s, look at these guys.
This one.
Wait in their 20s.
This one. Oh, this one. This one, yeah? This paper was in Tommy's hand. Like this. It was there. He knew very clearly.
Not you then, not you then. But then what?
Aki, please, I beg you. Wallahi, I beg you.
Hey, so what, man? Oi, oi.
Brother.
Free speech!
Please, Aki, please.
Free speech!
Now, guys,
Free speech.
after the event, I got some lovely messages. This is Ian. I see to Ian. Okay, why do you hate Muslims so much? Would you try to harm me if you saw me in public? Be honest. And if yes, why? He says, you trying to get me to say something so you can run to the feds. In other words, if I see you, I'm going to do something.
Yeah, you got to defend yourself. That's right.
This is one of the speakers, Milo, yeah, who supports pedophilia, yeah. He was on a show with Joe Rogan, yeah, and he's there and he's talking. He goes, yeah, when I was 13, there's sisters here. Maybe just close your ears, sisters, please, yeah. With all due respect, yeah. He goes, I was doing something to the priest when I was 13 years old, and he's promoting that. And he's promoting that.
That's what really is correct.
It's one more people.
That's why he's a nobody
Come
now.
on, has anyone got the last one?
I already gave you one.
Now, guys, just to finish off, just imagine we Muslims hold an event. We invite Tommy Robinson.
Never.
We invite, imagine, yeah?
Never did.
Okay, we invite Tommy Robinson. And Tommy Robinson gets encircled by Muslim guys. And Tommy Robinson says, you know what, I need to
And he
put my
gets
gun
stoned to
shield.
death.
If Tommy Robinson put his gun shield, I
Stone
swear
him
to
to
God.
death.
And I'm going to say this
Stone
because,
Tommy to death.
let me tell you something. I I don't believe the word Uncle Tom is a racial slur. If you prove it to me, I'll apologize. I'll apologize because he can be an Uncle Tom. I can be an Uncle Tom. Anyone
I
can
don't
be
want to
an
be
Uncle
Uncle Mohammad though.
So,
I'd rather be Uncle Tim than Uncle
till you
Mohammad.
prove to me,
Uncle
that it's a
Mohammad,
racial
man.
slur,
I didn't say I
I'll
don't
come
wanna be
publicly and say I'm sorry. So there's another Uncle Tom there. Yes? Okay.
There's quite a few.
And there's another Uncle Tom. And another Uncle Tom.
Are you
Yes?
listening to the racism?
Okay. So, all I'm going to say is this.
These are the Uncle Tom. Are you listening to the racism? Uncle Tom. Are you listening to the racism? He's calling Asians and blacks Uncle Tom.
No,
And you're not saying nothing. Come on.
certain people.
You're a racist. I don't want to be Uncle Hamid.
Tommy Robinson.
You're a racist. You're a racist.
Guys, prove to me after this that it's a racial slur. I'll do a public apology.
Go ask Sadiq Khan.
Sadiq Khan is
Go
already
ask Sadiq
apologized.
I'm not Sadiq Khan.
Go ask Sadiq
I'm not
Khan.
Sadiq Khan,
You're
bro.
Kafar. Sadiq Khan,
So,
you're Kafar.
guys, imagine a Muslim. Imagine Tommy Robinson getting encircled by Muslims, puts his gum shield on. They would make these Uncle Toms, I swear to God.
Name them.
They'll be like, yeah, but he was
Name them,
protecting
shame
himself.
us.
Yeah, but they were
Name
doing
them,
this.
I don't know.
They
I
were
didn't know
doing
who
that.
did, though. I'm not sure.
So, guys, just to
I'm
sum up,
Mohammed.
do not forget this day.
Just put it out
Do
there.
not forget it.
That is wrong.
Ali Dawah has just incited
Do
violence
not
with
forget this
racism.
day.
We don't
Do not
condone
forget this
Incited
day.
violence by racism.
Do not forget this day.
Just
It
put it
was
out
wrong
there.
Do not
what
forget it.
happened. We know that.
Do not forget what happened to us. And believe me, if we don't put a stop to this, another Holocaust would happen.
What happened to you in slavery?
If they
Put it
have
out
the
there.
power, I swear to God, I've said it before, they will slaughter us.
See, you're scary.
So I thank you everybody for listening. Is there anything you want to say?
Tell me how you support free speech on both
Thank
sides.
you.
Ali Dawah.
Thank you
To us about
for
free
listening.
speech. Tell us about free speech.
I'll go on it anyway.
Tell us about free speech.
So with that,
No, Mohammed, Hijab's going to do his thing now. He's going to do his thing now. Look, he's getting ready.
Only speaking, no questions.
Guys, thank you very much.
This is not good.
What's going on?
It's meant to be me doing it.
You know? What's going on here?
Before I go on here, I condemn what happened to you. It was completely unacceptable.
Yeah, as he was watching, he was condemning.
What do you want me to do?
As he was
Like,
watching-
Superman and jump in there? What do you want me to do?
As he was watching, he was condemning.
I'm a bad man. What? Your shoes? Well, your shoes. Just because I don't bow to Islam, I'm called Tom.
Brother, just stay away from us, please. We're doing
You're too tall, man. You look like you're in the sky.
Get off the ladder, bro. You're too tall already, bro. Get off the ladder, bro.
Speak loud.
Get on the second one.
really?
They go on the second step, man. Go on the second step.
Alright.
Too high, bro.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi.
Looks like you're
To the enemy. How are you?
You look like you're in heaven.
Alright, I just want to...
It looks like you're flying in the sky, man.
I
It's
enjoy
weird.
McGraw.
Why don't you do this? Do this. Hijab. Do this like Superman. Do it. I do you. Do it.
Or glass jaw, which one? I enjoy glass jaw.
Alright.
Do it.
I don't have anything planned, to be honest with you. I wasn't even going to come today. I didn't have a reason to come. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. No.
I don't care what
I want to put a message forward. I want to put a message forward for the enemies. This is my message, yeah, to the enemies. You know, Ali ibn Abi Talib, we believe in, is like the cousin of the Prophet Muhammad. He said something really interesting, yeah? He said, he said, love the one who you love with moderation. عسى أن يكون بغيضك يوما ما. One day he might be someone you hate. وابغض بغيضك يوما ما. And hate the one you hate with moderation. عسى أن يكون حبيبك يوما ما. One day he might be someone that you love. My message to the enemies is as follows. The enemies of Islam, the enemies of the Muslims, the enemies who have made us the enemies, not the ones who we have made the enemies, because we're not here making enemies. We're here, yeah, with our arms open. But the truth is this, we do have enemies. So here's what I say to the enemies. First and foremost, the only thing that's guaranteed in this life is death. Believe me, it's the one thing that's guaranteed. We have one thing that's guaranteed is the indeterminacy of life. Yeah, we have short moments of this world that we're going to live and then we're going to meet the grave. Now we have interactions we can forge with one another. We can decide to have animosity and enmity towards one another. That is a decision we can take and make. Or we can decide, on the other hand, to actually listen to one another, interact with one another, and build bridges with one another. Look, let me tell you something, yeah? I went to the rally, and about 50 people had tried to attack me physically,
I'm
right?
excluded from the building.
I don't care about that. I wasn't hurt, I wasn't scathed, I wasn't harmed, I wasn't even bruised. Alhamdulillah. I'm not a victim. I believe that those who attack me, they're the real victims.
You said that.
Do you know why? Because they're victims of ignorance. They're victims of not looking at the world through facts or through narrative. They're blindfolded. They're in the world blindfolded. I'm not a victim. I've never been a victim. I didn't tell Ali and anyone else here to come up with these pictures. They did that of their own volition. I don't want to be known as a victim. I don't want your sympathy and I don't want your apology. Trust me, I say this directly to Tommy Robinson's fans and to the ultra-right and to all of those who hate Islam and to all of those who are watching the Muslims in the West and elsewhere. We necessarily don't hate you or want to hate you. We don't want to hate you, yeah? And this is directly to the enemies of Islam. You know who you are. You know who my enemies are.
You need to point me out.
Do you know, honestly, let me tell you something. Raj, what I was going to say was,
still not sure.
As for the enemies,
you are though.
Honestly, I say this with all sympathy and all honesty and all sincerity. And God is my witness here today. We care for you. What did you say? Yes, I'll say it one more time.
Will you give us a hug?
Yeah, let me tell you something. The enemies, yeah, we can have enmity towards one another, but us as the Muslims, we care for you. Despite what you've done to us. Despite the fact that you...
Kalam.
Hold on, anyone you want to add.
Look at that, he loves you.
We care for you. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Let me tell you what I mean by that.
Are you making threats now? Is it the threats that you're making again? You didn't learn the first time.
Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that he was sent as a mercy to all of humankind. We do believe that. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. We haven't sent you, the Quran says about Prophet Muhammad, except for a mercy to all of humankind. So for us, yeah, I'm not here trying to defend myself. I don't need defense. I'm going to die. In 20 or 30 years' time, I'm not going to exist. Man. Yeah? You're going to die. We're all going to die. So here's the reality, yeah? What I'm saying to you guys is, we care for you. Honestly, wallahi, we care for you. I swear to God, we care for the enemies. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he cared for his enemies. Despite the fact that he was in Mecca and people were doing way worse, to him than what happened to me. What happened to me was not even a drop in the ocean compared to what he faced, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He went to Ta'if, a hostile place, and he was pelted with stones to the extent where blood was dripping from his face. He went by himself. He didn't go with anyone. He didn't need backup. He didn't want backup. We didn't go with backup because we didn't have an intention to provoke. We had the intention, yeah, we have gum shields because to defend ourselves. Having said that, we didn't have no intention to provoke. We came in small numbers. We wanted to share the message of Islam. We wanted to discuss with the people what Islam was and alleviate their ignorance from them. Having said that, guys, here's what I say. Here's what I say to the people, honestly. Yeah? Honestly. I know you guys have serious grievances. I know the Muslim community have not been the best. I am the first one to agree with that. You know, we, as the Muslim community, have made not one mistake but many mistakes. Me as a Muslim man, I'm not here to defend myself because if I was here to defend myself, let me tell you something. If I was here to defend myself, I would lose every battle. I'm an imperfect being. Yeah, I know that I make mistakes. I make mistakes on a daily basis. I'm not here to defend my own ego. Right. So I'm here to talk to you about what I believe is truth. Yeah. And here's the point, guys. We can coexist. And this is the point. Listen, wallahi, yeah? I mean this from the bottom of my heart. As Muslims and non-Muslims, in any given space, in any given domain, this is the message I want to put out there. We can and we will coexist, inshallah. There was convivencia. Yeah? There was convivencia in Spain. There was some kind of system within the Ottomans. There was systems in place at the Prophet Muhammad's time. There were Jews and Christians. and there were Magians, and they all coexisted. The Quran says, "La ikraha fi ad-dini, qad tabayyana ar-rushd min al-ghayy." There is no compulsion in religion. There is no compulsion in religion, and truth is clear from falsehood. We say clearly, we are not here to try and force you to do anything. We don't want to compel you to do anything. We simply want to say to you, look, let's converse, let's discuss. We don't need to fight. And look, generally speaking, here's what I say. Here's what I say. I have a lot of enemies. I haven't got a problem.
I don't know who these guys are.
Wallahi, let me tell you something. The Prophet Mohammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he had enemies.
I don't drink.
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he had enemies. And let me tell you something about animosity and enmity. Animosity and enmity is a byproduct of success. Wallah al-azim, uqsum billah al-azim. We are just some working class guys that came to Speaker's Corner one day, me and Ali and these guys here and other guys, were talking about Islam, and now we're making newspapers and we're making headlines. And we're making enemies as well. All your animosity and enmity is showing. All of your animosity and enmity is showing is that we are successful and that what we're doing is working and that you're getting angry as a result of it. That's not a problem. To finish off, I don't want to spend all day today. To finish off, let's say what's past is past. We've made mistakes, you've made mistakes. Honestly, no problem. What's past is past. I repeal what I've done in the past. I'm abrogating what I've done in the past. To the enemies and to the Muslims and to the believers and to the disbelievers, to everyone, I make an honest invitation today to start from afresh and from anew. If you don't want to be a Muslim or understand Islam or be educated on Islam, that's fine. La ikraha fi din. The Quran says, "Lasta alayhim bimusaytir." You're not going to compel and force them to be Muslims. To the Prophet Muhammad. That's not our ambition, actually, to be honest with you. Yeah? What I'm saying is today, we can decide to walk forward as communities, yeah, and hold hands in at least the human project, if not an Islamic project. That's what we're talking about. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Well done.
And just one thing I missed, I forgot to say, guys.
One thing you missed was your apology.
One thing I missed.
One thing you missed was your apology for calling black people coons, Negroes, and Uncle Toms. So let's get our apology in.
One thing I want to say, guys.
Let's get our apology.
On the day, there were really good people who invited us, who were nice to us, and when Sargon of Akkad went and said, "I'm disappointed Ali Dawah was not here," if you listen carefully, some people booed, but a lot of the crowd clapped. So I want to thank, I'm not putting everyone in that category, so I want to thank those who supported us, and thank everyone. Anything else you want to discuss on the day, fam, I'm here.
Yes. Discuss freedom of speech. What is your definition of freedom of speech? You gave a long speech and you mentioned Voltaire. What is hate speech and what is freedom of speech according to you? What is free speech? When someone says to me,
Ali Dawah, do you apologize for calling black people?
I don't acknowledge you.
Do you apologize for calling black people?
I don't even acknowledge you, bro. I don't even acknowledge you.
You want to be the enemy of black people.
I don't acknowledge you.
It seems as though Ali Dawah is the enemy of black people. Black Muslims, are you listening right now? Black Muslims, are you listening right now?
You got to
Are you listening right now?
You have to talk.
Ali Dawah
How
says
could you
he's
not
against
talk
hate
when
speech.
content's here?
He says he's against hate speech,
So
but yet
content.
he will not apologize for his own hate speech. Ali Dawah, do you apologize for your hate speech? Yes or no?
You got to let people express themselves.
I need to know.
Because they're dying in their rage. So you got to let them burn out.
We're still waiting for you.
You got to let them burn out.
We're waiting for you.
You got to let them burn out.
Let's see, we're waiting for you.
Once the fire is down,
Yeah.
then we'll address content. Yeah.
Black people are waiting for this answer, you know. I swear to you, black people are waiting for this answer.
Content, as you're hearing me, and
Go ahead.
let's listen to this, The words of this person on my left-hand side, are be very clear. Do you know
My name is Kalam.
Do you know what he's doing?
My name is Kalam, you know.
And I think you'll
Come
agree
on.
to this, You know what he's doing? He's trying to get black people to hate me. So then when I'm on the road,
You're doing that by yourself. You're doing it by yourself.
1 second. So when I'm
We
on the
never
road,
asked you to call us racist names. We never asked you to do that.
finish.
We never asked you, did we?
And Mohammad Hijab as well. Sorry about that, Mohammad. We gotta bring you in as well because you put up some very racist or racially motivated content on your page,
clean Tommy
and it got reported.
Go
Instagram,
and clean
Facebook,
window.
fully understood that it wasn't right. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Go watch.
You want us to be slaves? You want black people to be slaves, right? Go on, continue. Continue.
Now,
you want to hear it? Come on.
With Milo.
Can I speak?
Come on.
You want to go on stage with Milo?
Fam, I wanted to diss him, bro.
Begging
to go on stage.
Begging him.
Can I speak?
Man stalked Tommy Robinson. Wait, hold on. Man stalked Tommy Robinson for a whole year. Yeah? Yet Zara was asked to give an interview. And you lot was slandering him, calling him Uncle Tom's, House Negroes. Yeah, what else? Coons. We want to hear. We want to hear this. Come on. No. It ain't happening.
I just want to speak.
You call black people Uncle Toms. We want an apology. And you called him an Uncle Tom as well.
These guys here,
that's racism. That's racism.
These guys here are racist.
Content. Can you come see me so I can see? I'm gonna give it one more try, yeah?
Let's try. No. You ain't going nowhere.
I just want to say something, yeah? You know what? Actually, you know what?
When you say don't apologize for being racist. Don't apologize for being racist. Don't apologize for being racist.
He wasn't racist.
He wasn't racist. For calling black people Uncle Toms.
Watch this now.
For calling black people Uncle Toms.
Watch this now.
No.
Watch this now. Watch this.
Let's hear this.
Come. Watch this now. Dawood, come here.
Be careful, my brother. Be careful. See, I get it.
Dawood, one second.
Classic behaviour. Listen, don't allow them to do this to you, Dawood. I beg, don't allow them to do this.
Dawood, how long have I known you for?
You're telling me black people are going to get angry and get called Uncle Tom. This guy probably get angry.
Let's hear what Ali tells me.
We're here to listen to these.
No. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question. How long have we known each other for?
Over 5
Doesn't
years.
matter.
Wait.
What are you swearing for?
Let him get in.
Why are you swearing for?
I want to. I'm just saying, I want to. I'm not saying I want to swear.
Yeah, don't swear. Leave him. Listen. No. I'm going to hear it. I said this, look. How long have we known each other? 5 years, yeah?
Yeah, more than.
I'm not trying to be like, I got a black friend, I ain't racist. I ain't doing that, fam. Listen, have you ever heard me in anywhere a little slip? Because sometimes you do catch Muslims, you know and I know, yeah? Where we catch them slipping something and we put them in their place, yeah? Okay, we know Muslims have racism in them. We've talked about this, clear cut. When, it might get a little personal, yeah? When you was looking to get married, you went through issues. I went through issues. I got racism, yeah? Bro. We was even going to do a bloody experiment. You remember the experiment, yeah? So now I'm saying this issue of me being racist, bro, we can't even go there. Now, when I said Uncle Tom and Seed's car, did I call you up?
If Tommy said it
One second. I called you and what did I say to you?
He was inquiring and asking whether it's offensive.
Yes. So to me, Uncle Tom, a white man could be an Uncle Tom, a black man could be Uncle Tom. This guy can be an Uncle Tom. So, but when.
Yes, sister. Tell him. Shut him up. The back of my sister, shut him up.
Now, everybody knows. I in no way know that the word Uncle Tom, I don't believe it's a racial slur. However, when I called you, and I even asked you, Content, I just remembered now, yeah? I even spoke to Content today. I said, Content, is there a racial slur, yeah? He said to me personally, I don't want to misquote, I can't remember off my heart. You said you don't really mind or something along those lines?
When it comes to words, personally, me, I don't get offended by words.
Okay, so he's...
I ain't a representative of all black people.
Okay, good. So, yeah, he's on it. So I heard that. He said it can be like that. Yeah? So now, bro, all I'm saying is, when I'm asking you now, yeah? Because I'd rather come to you than somebody who goes and licks Tommy's backside, yeah? Okay.
Come on.
Is the word Uncle Tom a racial slur?
Yeah, it can
when I'm using it.
It can be. It
can
be. It depends on the context. Yeah.
Okay.
It can be.
So would you say it's better for me not to use it?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay. So I'm doing a public apology on camera right now for using a word that I had no clue that had it was a racial slur. And anybody that used that to their advantage of saying, what's it?
He's lying.
What's it?
I take the apology. He's lying. He's lying. No, he's lying. He's lying. He's lying. He's lying. I've done 3 videos. I'm gonna list 3 videos informing you guys here that this is racist. So don't tell me you didn't know he's racist. Stop it. Stop it. I've done like at least 3 videos on this prior to you saying Uncle Tom is
Bro, I don't even watch your videos, bro.
You don't watch my videos.
Bun Titans TV.
You are a liar. You are a liar.
Content over everything.
Content
over
everything. Classic. Shaitan in the flesh. Look at him. Look at him.
This guy's such a munafiq.
Look
He
at
comes
him.
and goes, Salam alaikum, Ali. Salam alaikum, Ali.
Shaitan. You know why? You know why?
Liar.
Divide and conquer. That's what you're trying to say right now. Divide and conquer. You can all see it. Every black person who's awake, every white person who's awake right now watching Thai TV is aware that you're trying to do divide and conquer. Stop it. Divide and conquer straight.
He's playing too much Call of Duty, bro. Now, let me tell you very clearly, yeah? To me, Uncle Tom is someone like, I even called him once. I even called a couple other people once. So if it's a racial slur, bruv, should I tell you something? I'm not apologizing for this guy. You're a nobody.
It's not if. It's not if
my
it's a racial
Muslim
slur. It is a
brothers
racial
and
slur.
sisters who are black, if I've used it and it's a racial slur.
No, it is a racial slur.
Clear cut. Clear cut. I'm sorry, I know we're meant to like that.
There you go, end off. End off.
No. Your implication.
I hate it.
Yeah, your time's done, bro.
Don't acknowledge him, bro.
Yeah,
Tell me what the time is.
I didn't know it was a racial slur. Bun Sadiq Khan. You saw Sadiq Khan saying it though, right?
Yeah, but
you saw Sadiq Khan saying it, right? You saw Sadiq Khan, right? But you didn't know it was racial. It was racist. Liar.
you're actually all over country. I actually respect you. I actually respect you.
But this is terrible. You're a terrorist. Listen, everybody who criticizes Ali Dawah is
too many people about it. You getting to now?
What time is it? Big one. I need that one.
They would have been shut down. That's the only reason why. No, it's true. If they leave your street, they would die. Start shouting off street. You never got
some open man. There was some long thing there. I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
You're right. I was about to try being happy about where we depart, but that's always the case.
Sorry guys. Cheers. This is technically a psychopath.
It's a camera. You got cameras here. You got cameras here, Chief. You got cameras here.
Kicking off a bit. Emotional.
I would say the area. We're having a magazine back to you. I love it. Recording still.
I'm going out.
You know, record me. Shaking your bad man.
Don't touch me. You don't stop touching me. Don't touch me. Because I ain't touching nobody here.
Because they want to chuck him with you. He wants me to chuck him.
What are you saying? What for?
So he can say it's not violent. That's basically what he wants Muslims to chuck him so he can say Muslims are violent, so he comes and antagonises them for his white master. That's what he does. He comes for his white master to antagonise Muslims, you know, so he can say they're evil, they're arrogant, they're this, they're that. He'd actually generalise. Was to attack people. Personally, I think he's trying to cause, he's trying to get like non-black Muslims, to beef with Muslims who are brown, black, white, whatever. He basically wants to cause racist aggression. That's it. Without Islam, this man's nine. I never heard him once tell me about his baboon worshipping religion. That's it. Our last finish, isn't it?
No, it's not Kalam. Let's continue.
That is a bit harsh. That's what I'm saying. It's harsh.
Stop the thing, man. Hey, stop the thing, man. Hey, yo, you don't see it, right? I don't even have to say words. I don't even say one word.
Harassment.
I don't say one word.
Harassment.
Yeah?
Man.
I'll just put a camera in their face, and let them incriminate themselves, right?
That's pure harassment, right?
What's harassment? What's harassment?
Following the guy around.
What's harassment, G?
You're following him
What's
around.
harassment?
You're
By following him.
By
following him.
Yes.
Listen. He came to my face and said what?
Yeah, but he left.
He came to my face and said what? If I come to your face and say what would you do? All right then.
But you
so
just
wait, hold on.
Listen.
It's better, for me to put the camera in his face, instead of me reacting the way I would react on street.
No, just respond.
Is that real though? Is that real?
Verbal response.
We're in Speaker's Corner right now, We're in Speaker's Corner right now, So
response.
I'm gonna react, by pulling out a camera.
Yeah, but you did
Lame, wait, stop. Lame, try that out on road, and see if he can be a big man. Impossible.
So physical.
Impossible. Is that real? Is that real? No, is that real, B? Young Kalam, baby, chase. What?
Because what's that doing?
You're
promoting violence now. It's inviting violence.
It's not inviting violence, bro. He invited violence to me. He invited violence to me. He invited. Hold on, stop. He invited violence to me.
How?
Yeah, let's be real. Hold on, stop. Let's be real, If somebody came up to you, in your face, and saying what are you gonna do? What's the next step? What's the next step? All right then. That's the next step. So hold on, stop. So instead of me falling for that, I bring out my camera. And I record it for the whole world to see.
But if he walks away,
right about now, hold on, stop.
No, but you shouldn't be inviting somebody to be
right about now,
outside,
about 3,000 people have seen this.
What do you mean I was doing that? I saw you on this with that other person.
He said to me, come outside. And then when I went to him outside, he was starting. When he said to me in the park, he said to me in the park, let's go outside. And then when we was outside, I was there. No.
You don't make money on this, you make pennies. Ask content. Hey, content. Quick question, on a video, let's say
You should have told him, I'm the bigger man, I can't be going outside like a child, bro. That's what you should have told him. Not, come, let's go then.
You can't answer that.
$1. Hold on. 30,000 views is about $1. Come on, bro. We ain't making no money from recording Speaker's Corner, man. We're not making money off recording Speaker's Corner, trust me. I'm saying to you, it is pennies. It's pennies. This ain't no money thing, bro. Come on.
A lot of violence, man. No violence is needed. We're in Speaker's Corner. Yeah, all we're doing is speaking.
If someone tried to intimidate you, and threaten you, what are you gonna do?
But he walked away though.
Hold on, what are you gonna do?
Obviously, I know.
What are you gonna do?
I know how.
No. What are you gonna do? I wanna know. Wait. Stop. I wanna know what would you do.
No, I know.
What would you do?
I know how you react to it, but I'm saying, look, after he walks
No,
away.
not me. I don't react like that. I'm saying, what would you do?
No, but did he leave?
What would you do?
Did he leave?
What would you do?
It's Speaker's Corner.
Okay, what would you do? I'm asking you a question. What would you do if somebody come into your face?
How he said hi to Tommy. I was like, oh, hi, Tommy. He's like enthusiastic.
Hi,
man.
Tommy.
He begs for donations on his channel. That's the funniest thing.
Anyways. What are we saying?
That's just give it.
What are you saying?
It's the Tommy Robinson thing.
What are you saying? I remember seeing you as RG, and you was giving it to Tommy, right? What was you saying? What are you saying?
Don't incriminate yourself, man.
What are you saying?
Don't incriminate yourself.
Don't incriminate yourself, right?
I don't record.
You're a violent talk. You're a violent
That's
talk.
a lie. That's a lie.
You know what I Say wallah. Say wallah.
Hide the face now.
Say wallah.
Ask him.
You called him a cunt.
But you're not upset with me for saying hi, Tommy.
Oh, hi, Tommy. Welcome to the park. Sound like a wuss.
Is it? Oh, that's big stuff.
A little high pitch.
I don't speak high pitch, you know. But you don't see the hypocrisy with Ali Dawah going to the Tommy Robinson account.
No, but they contradict themselves by not letting him on stage. Freedom of speech when he wasn't there.
Hold on.
But you know the reason why he wasn't.
Stop.
Content over everything from your
Come, man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV.
Yeah, so I'm going to be giving an interview, like a little brief description of what I'm going to do before I kind of confront 2 or 3 people, actually 2 individuals. The first is going to be a guy called Deep. And now before everyone says, oh, poor little Deep, because they're going to see him, he looks like an innocent little boy. But this guy is a grade A prick. And I've given him 6 months here to... I've given him 6 months here, and I've been warning him, kind of stay back from me. But he's been